Let's go. It's the new movement. DJ Drewski. I'm here, of course. And my special guest, 2D, has pulled up.
What up, though?
You pulled up, you played me some music.
Right.
I'm like, yo, don't even talk. Don't tell me none of the stories.
Yeah.
Because I want to sit down and really chop it up and understand, not just you as an artist, but how some of these records, came together. Because you got Jadakiss hosting a record. You got, who else you played me?
Fredo Bang.
Fredo Bang.
Mozzy.
Let's just start there.
Yeah,
right? That's just because that's what I was gonna say. Let's just start there. The Fredo Bang, which I thought was smart. You said, yo, we did the record. When it was time to shoot the video, he had to go sit down. But that ain't stop the momentum.
Nah, not at all. I spoke with his manager, you know what I'm saying, and his team at the time, and they gave me the blessing to put the record out, while he was, jammed up. So, we went with it and we put it out and got a lot of love with that too. From
your experience though, do you feel like it slowed it down a little bit? Because when I talk to artists or put out records, I'm like, damn, if the artist was just available, things would have been so much different, right? But do you feel like that?
Yeah, definitely. Because I was about to fly out to Miami. You know what I'm saying? I spoke with him. It was all set.
Everything was locked in.
Everything was locked in. We was good to go.
That's the word.
Yeah, facts. I even had my man Picture about to pull up, from where we started.
Shout out the Big Picture.
Word, that's my guy. So, it was all locked in, but, he had to go, sit down, whatever. So, but I think it would have took off a lot further because at the time, it was just like, towards the end of when he had put out that record with Dirt.
Got it. Okay.
You feel me? So it was like 2 years ago, probably. But yeah, I feel like it would have went crazy if he was out.
But what I do respect though is it ain't stop you from putting a record out.
Definitely.
And saying, yo, you know what we're gonna do the animated video. Right. We're gonna still push it, still work the record. Then you got the record with Mozzy, which you started telling me like, yo, this is one of my favorite personal records.
Right.
So break that down. Like, how did that record even come about? And then why did it turn out to be one of your favorite?
All right. That record came about. I'm gonna try to keep a short version. So my team, we was normally like 50, 60 deep, right?
Dang.
You feel me? Yeah,
shout out to all my Zoes.
Facts. So even when we had meetings and stuff at like record labels, they would stop us at the door. You feel me? They'd be like, nah, we could only take one or two of y'all. We can't search everybody, whatever the case may be. So
just so you know, if I wasn't in charge of the label, I was definitely doing the same thing. Just so you know.
But see, for me, I ain't see nothing wrong with it because I was just trying to show my niggas like another side of life, You know what I mean?
I get it.
It was all, everybody in the hood, like, it was no type of hope. That was like our form of hope. I would take them with me to the meetings for like asylum.
Just get that experience.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna name the labels, but so as time went on, a lot of fake shit started happening. My bad. I don't know if we could curse.
Nah, it's your interview. Talk your shit.
Yeah, so a lot of real faces started to show. You feel me? So and a lot of people along the way that made false promises and all this and that, they wasn't with us. You feel me? And my man's he had moved out to LA. You know what I'm saying? And he plugged up with some of Mozzy people. So it was like during a bad time for me. And me and my homies, like, it was a bad time. Like, some of the homies got jammed up. We was just feeling depressed. It was damn.
Right. The energy was just nasty energy. Nasty, yeah.
You feel me? So, but my man's was just, he hit me from LA because he left the hood or whatever, went to LA. And he hit me. He was like, yo, like, I got plugged with Mozzy. Like, why don't y'all make that happen? You feel me? And I was like, all right. I mean, that's cool and all, but I'm more of a personable person. I like to meet them or talk to them, whatever the case may be, before we make something happen. So, it just so happened Mozzy had a show in New York that same week, bro. You feel me? So, we pulled up, and as soon as we pulled up, he was in a tour van or whatever. And it was nothing but love. Like, he hopped out, he gave us some weed, you feel me? We gave him a bottle. It was all love, and that right there just gave us all like the energy to start moving. Like, some of my homies went on and like started businesses after that. Like, we started moving like, stronger than ever.
Right.
And in the midst of it, we felt like we did it on our own. Like, it was like, and it's one of my favorite lines on that song where I said, you can't bite the hand that feeds you if the hand is yours. I felt like we did it on our own. We put all the money up. We made the moves. We like literally chase certain people down at clubs. Like different platform leaders or whatever, gatekeepers, whatever you want to call them. We chased them down. There's stories like that. I chased one dude down the subway just to get his phone number. Like, you know what I'm saying? But we did what we had to do. We was on hustle mode. And when Mozzy, gave us the blessing to go ahead, and he sent the verse back 2 second style, plugged with his manager too. Shout out to Davo. And it was just love, bro. But that was one of my favorite, times, because it really like picked us back up. You know what I mean?
When you get a Mozzy verse back, was there like a little celebration? Like, nah, shit, this shit is real. Like, I got the feature, we locked in. Like,
facts. I ain't gonna hold you. It was a surreal moment. You feel
right?
Me? But it was dope though. Like, it felt good. So, and we still get love, from him to this day. So
shout to Mozzy for being a real one. Word. Speaking of running down and getting numbers, another story you told me is like, yo, when we first met, we exchanged numbers. Fact. 2 days later, you get into a car accident. Right. Your phone is done.
Lost my phone, bro.
And you not probably just my number, but all them numbers you had in there was like, oh God, now I gotta restart.
Yup, because I lost everything. I used to save all my numbers on my phone and not on like my Google Cloud,
right,
like my iCloud or whatever. So everything was on the phone. But lesson learned. You know what I'm saying? I had to.
But we here today.
Facts, right,
New music out. You play me like 5-6 records.
Right.
Are you just dropping singles at this point, or are you like putting an album together? What's it look like for you right now?
Yeah, I'm dropping singles to kind of see, how things move. More so because like I told you, I was part of a team or whatever. Shout out to Wild Style is like that's my team.
Mm-hmm.
But when things started going left, people started, getting jammed up. Different situations happened. I decided to start, releasing solo. You feel me?
Right.
So I kind of feel like I was starting all the way over from scratch. You know what I mean? Because with my team, like we even had records with French Montana. We had records with Troy Ave. You feel me? And Mickey Fax. It was a lot of different people who was plugging with. But I felt like I was starting from scratch. So like I've been dropping singles and just getting the love and rebuilding. And it's been doing good. It's been going.
How long has this journey been? Like from when the first moment you said, yo, I'm going to do this for real. Like, I'm sure you was probably doing music early on and testing it out, feeling it out. But when you decided, all right, I'm taking this serious, to now, how long was that journey? Because I'm only asking because when I listen to the records, it feels like, yo, he's been doing this for minutes, very comfortable on these records. The sound you want. You know what I'm saying? You could just hear like, when an artist is seasoned on the music. So when I hear these records, it's like, okay, this ain't new. You know what I'm saying? Like,
nah, that's facts. I mean, it's been a while, bro. Like I'm gonna say professionally where I actually been getting paid off it.
Right.
Probably been about like 5-6 years. But like where I really like said this is what I want to do in my life, we looking at 10 years plus, bro. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? So
and I only ask that because there's people that might be watching that think this shit happens overnight.
Nah.
And it's like, yo, when you hear certain records or you hear certain artists and they sound good, it's not just because it happened overnight.
Nah,
this is work that been put in and a grind that been put in. And like you saying, through different experiences, working with different artists and now going on your own, like all that adds up to like where you're at today.
Nice.
Right? And now putting out records by yourself. What's like the goal for you with this music thing? Because I feel like it's bigger than just music.
Yeah,
because knowing your energy is like, all right, this is bigger than music for him.
That's crazy you said that.
Because like, what is your ultimate goal? Getting into the game, putting in all this pain, getting your blessings. Like, what do you see for your future?
Keep it 100 with you. When I first started this, I ain't really see nobody doing it, but recently I heard like what's his name? I think Rilo. Homie that just got out.
Yeah, he just came home too.
All right, so he doing what I always planned to do. Like what I want to do is I want to buy back my community, not just mine, but several of them.
Right.
Pretty much create my own community where like everybody could kind of not necessarily govern themselves, but everybody have ownership. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be like, all right, let's say I own a couple buildings or whatever, right? So I'll come to you and I say, yo, Drewski, like I'm gonna let you get 90% of this building. It's yours. You don't gotta pay me nothing. I'm gonna give you 90%, but I'm gonna keep 10% to make sure that you don't sell it or fuck it up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I want you to pass it on to your peoples too. You feel me? Give them a percentage. And I want to build it like that way. Everybody that's in there can actually have ownership. You feel me? So that's like my main thing. But music really that's really my.
Of course, that comes first. Like that comes first. You do it because one, you love it.
Yeah.
And it could open doors to do things like that.
Nah, that's facts. That's always been my only outlet. Like, I always felt like nobody really understood me. You know what I'm saying? So when I do the music, that's like the only time I could talk.
Right.
That's really what it is. So.
And now I learned that you record yourself too. So.
Yeah.
Talk about that as an artist. Being able to record yourself and express yourself, right? But then working with like engineers and a bunch of people in the studio. Do you find it like you could be more open when you just by yourself, recording yourself, taking your time, you're not feeling rushed?
I mean,
or it don't matter to you?
It's kind of like a double-edged sword, I would say. You know what I'm saying? Because when I'm by myself, I'm a little more comfortable. For me, I can do whatever I want. I got as much time as I want.
Right.
But at the same time, like my man was laughing at me because he didn't know that's how I do it. So he came in the studio one day, he seen me. So like I hit record and I run in the booth real quick, you feel me? and I try to catch the perfect take. If I don't, I gotta keep coming run it back. Thank God there's new equipment now where I can just hit record off my phone.
That's crazy.
Know what I'm saying? And it'll start recording, back at the booth. But that's like the two sides of it.
Right.
When it's an engineer, like, it's a little easier. You don't gotta move in and out the booth.
Of course, yeah, I get what you're saying.
Out, but you know what I mean? It's not as much freedom to like.
Maybe it's me. Like I feel like if I'm dolo by myself, I could experiment. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not overthinking it. I could take my time with it, do stupid shit that I might not do because I feel like people are judging. You know what I'm saying? Just low key.
That's facts. I be doing that too. That's real.
But even like, the ability to do that, a lot of artists can't do that. Just record myself, take my time. I think that's a big deal.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you though. Like I learned that from being broke, bro. Like, cause I ain't had the bread to pay for no engineering.
Was it like YouTube University?
Yeah, facts, completely. YouTube University. So like, I just taught myself. Like, I know how to edit videos too, produce my own records, play guitar, piano. Like, it's all from just being broke. I'm like, I can't pay nobody.
Right,
to teach
I gotta figure this out.
I gotta figure this out. Yeah, so that's where that's from.
How about like family wise, right? You Haitian.
Yeah, definitely.
And we know Haitian parents are strict. So when do they know like everything you do and how much you invest and time you put into it?
Now they do.
Because I'm sure at first it was like, no. That's cool and all, but let's focus on studies and school and.
Word. That shit was horrible, bro. Like, it wasn't with none of that. So you feel me?
Because it was you and your brother both doing music.
My brother, yep. Me and my brother, and of course all my homies. So like. Yeah, they wasn't with none of it.
At first, they wasn't having it.
Nah, they wasn't with none of it. It wasn't until, like, I booked my first show, and I actually got paid from it.
Mm-hmm.
It was like $500. It was not.
That's still getting paid.
It's still getting paid, right. But yeah, I came home. You feel me? My parents was talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still on this music shit?
Right.
So I'm like, all right, cool. So I just put the check down, and I walked away. They was like, wait, hold on, you got paid? You know what I'm saying? So from there, they start asking me little questions like, yo, you still play the guitar? You still do this? I'm like, yo, man, y'all niggas crazy. Just because I got a little bread with it, now it's different.
Right, of course. Yeah. But sometimes you got to show them. And not just parents, just people in general.
Nah, that's real.
You got to show them before they start believing in it.
Nah, that's facts, bro.
But you stuck to it. New music out. What's the new single you played?
It's called Flick.
Flick.
Word, Flick. Yeah, that's my new single. You know what I'm saying? It's been going crazy. It's been coming up. So, keep running it up for everybody that's supporting. It's all love.
What's the best way they could tap in and follow you?
I mean, all social media, 2DWS. Some people been hitting me up calling me 2 Dudes. It ain't that. It's 2D. WS is for my team, Wild Stylers or whatever. So just at 2, the number 2, DEEWS. That's it.
That's it.
So you can find me. And on, streaming platforms, just type in 2D. And explore, see what you what comes up. If you like it.
Tap in. Let's get it. DJ Drewski, 2D, the new movement. We outside. Wow. Yeah.